We have our users collection in our database. Now we want to create a channels collection for every new channel that a user creates. The collection name will be channels, and it will contain an array of unique IDs for each new channel that's added. And that ID will contain the name of the channel that the user specified, the details about the channel, the unique ID, as well as some meta information about the channel, namely who created the channel. So created by will be an object, and it contains the name of the user that made the channel as well as their avatar. We can add that to take a look at what our channels collection will look similar to. So our channels collection will be composed of an array of unique IDs, and within them the channel information that a user has created. So back in our app, we'll create a handle submit function which takes an event we call prevent default on this event. We'll set up a conditional to check to see that the form is valid that's being submitted. We'll take the state object, and if it is, if that function returns true, we'll log channel added. So we'll create this validation function isFormValid, and we'll destructure the values that we need from state, channel name, and channel details, the property names corresponding to our two inputs. That'll be updated as the user types in. We want to make sure that there are values for channel name and channel details. And we'll connect our handle submit with an onSubmit handler to the form, as well as to the add button with an onClick. Now I can save this and test it out. We'll try adding a channel and open our console. If we don't have any values in the inputs, click on add, nothing is added. We don't see the log of channel added, but if we type into both inputs, we see the log channel added. So our handle submit works only when we have a valid form. Now we'll replace the log with the function add channel. So we'll create our add channel function, and within add channel we'll be reaching out to Firebase to create a new channel within the channels collection. So we'll import Firebase from 2 levels up, and we'll create a channels ref in our state object. So once again, it'll be the database module, and we'll create a ref called channels. Within add channel, we'll destructure the channels ref from state, and first we want to create a unique key for each new channel that's added. So we'll create a variable called key. We'll take the channels ref and use the push method and get the key property from calling push. It should give us a unique identifier for every new channel that's added. We'll create a new object called new channel, where we'll set the ID of it to key, the key variable. The name will be channel name, so we'll destructure that from state, and we'll also destructure channel details for our details property. Then we have our created by object, which includes the user name as well as the avatar of the user that created this channel. So to get this information, we need to pass the current user prop and current user information from our side panel down to our channels. So pass that down as current user and receive that in our state with the property name user set to this.prop.current user. We'll also destructure that, then add channel. So now the path to user's name is user.displayname, and for their avatar it's user.photoURL. Then finally we'll take the channels ref, we'll put a child on it of the key variable, use the update function to pass new channel onto that key. Then we'll include a then, and we'll set the state to clear both the channel name and the channel details from state. You could also make both channel name and channel details controlled inputs if you'd like. Then we'll close the modal and we'll log channel added at the end. We'll catch any errors with a simple console error. Now that we've got all that, we can save both files. We can test this out. Let's try adding a new channel. Let's call this, say, food. Say it's a channel about food, and try adding it. So we click add, looks like we get our log of channel added. Seems like it was successful. And back in our database we have our channels collection, our unique identifier for our one channel that was added, as well as all the information we specified: name, ID, details, and our created by object.